Several seasons I've been in.
Bye, John.
The past 2 decades I find it but I've been longer. Okay, he's the only practicing prison doctor currently on the circuit. So if you have any questions, I think we'll probably make the appointment later, but I don't know, you have to ask him. And after selling the first joke he ever submitted to Jay Leno, he decided on the next obvious step was an entire book about comedy called, Memories of Tomorrow. All right. His next project in the works is a teacher's guide to using comedy in class. A book of secrets that class already knows. I imagine him here today. So here he is, Doc Allen.
How come the entire talk that never once mentioned whether the going to be at
Because we know that would never happen.
I'm really glad, by the way, that they took us out of that big auditorium that they had the Cabaret in last year, because I couldn't stand it when everyone had seats. So I'm glad they had the foresight to bring us down to this place here. Last year, and how many people saw me last year? So the majority weren't there last year. Yeah, okay. Then I can do last year's act over again, actually. I feel like last year's was a cliffhanger, and I have to do a review of the whole thing. This to start this one here. Oh, don't get so sad about it. He's like, no, anything but that. No, we'll save it for the end, okay. Actually, last year, my career choice to do Icon was drug-induced, and if you ask how did that career choice go, after a skyrocketing year, I am here again. So I guess underexposure really worked. And this must be my flashback episode, because I'm with you people again. But this year, I am at the 20th anniversary, Icon 2001. Ooh. Well, I can tell you're all impressed. Now, 2001 is really special to me, because it's the first year ever named after a movie. But no, the order is wrong there. I think the 1776 movie came out after the year 17. But thank you for the contribution from the audience. Give them a lovely parting gift. Now where the fuck was I before we started? Oh yeah, comedians don't use the F word. I'm sorry. But no, you know, just at the Academy Awards, I didn't watch it because there's so little science fiction nominated these days. But you notice that there are less top-notch movies in the year 2001 than there are top-notch movies named 2001. You're thinking about the movie, the only scene that is dated, that is completely wrong, is that scene on the space plane. The panning of space plane? No. Okay. No one saw 2001 A Space Odyssey. I'm the only geezer here who remembers that.
No, you're not.
Okay, screw me. No, but because in that scene, you know, I can put up with the Pan Am part, I can put up with the space plane part, I can't put up with not one passenger complaining about the lousy movies. You know, there should be some flight rage. I can't see Julia Roberts anymore. Beat up some passengers, beat on the food cart, you know, make it contemporary. But if you think about it, Hal the computer actually was the first case of flight rage, so they got it on that part. I'm glad to be performing for you people, actually, because some of you have brains, am I right? Some of you. No, because I'm used to performing, you know, for regular crowds, you know, and most people, I don't know if I can break this to you, are stupid! And I used to put up with them. I mean, if you have a brain, you're an observer. It is the stupid people's planet, basically, okay? It's their job to be stupid. If they're extra stupid, just look at them and go, you do a really good job, okay? But you know, now I'm sitting there going, I'm performing for the species that elected Bush as their president. Oh, now we're starting to fight here. Take straight, shut the fuck up. Okay. Now, you don't know how hard it is to report to the alien command if you want to speak to their leader. It's this guy, George W. No, really, I didn't spend my whole time on Earth in a drunken party. He's the leader. Yes, he's the inbred moronic son of a former potentate. But he didn't inherit the position. He was elected. Kind of. But you know, it does answer one cosmic cosmic question nobody ever understood before. Why to his father, George Sr., Dan Quayle seemed like a relatively intelligent guy to pick as a running mate? So I'm spending Saturday night at Icon. It's hard enough to tell my mother I'm doing comedy instead of trying to marry somebody. Now I have to explain to her I do it at Icon. But of course, a friend of hers gets philosophical. It's good he's not looking for love. Love is the thing that hits you when you're not looking for it. No, that would be a fuss. I can't allow that stupidity. A bus. Close your eyes, step off the curb. The thing that flattens you, more likely than not, is not love. Better chance it's... You will never see the scene. My God, he's dead. I can't believe the readings. He was flattened by love. Pull down the tricorder. Look with your eyes. Bones. There's a bus over him right now. Oh, sure, there's a picture of a model on the side of it, but it's green in the bus. They killed him. Oh, I like coming here because outside, if you like science fiction, you're labeled. Am I right? People label you. Of course, here they label you too, because I found out it's important to be a fan of something no one else ever heard of. The more obscure the reference, the cooler you are. But I actually heard someone talk out there going, whatever show she liked, I never heard of it before, was chic. Being a Star Trek fan, I guess I'm not chic. Which bothers me because I come to science fiction conventions because my life is all about being chic. But on the outside, people say, oh, you're a Trekkie. I go, no, and I'm not a Trekker. I'm a Trek American, okay? But then they have another label. Oh, you like that science fiction stuff. You must see UFOs, don't you? I have never seen an unidentified flying object. Since the day I've been down to the planet, I have yet to see one interstellar craft that I can't identify. I think I speak for all of us here. We don't see UFOs, we occasionally engineer them. You know something? It's not us who sees UFOs. It's Jeb trying to fix the pickup truck on the side of the road. Am I right?
Yeah.
How come people think that an alien civilization capable of interstellar travel is so desperately in need of Earth's greatest morons to man the Earth? Can't get the Chevy to work, but Scotty needs me in engineering. You know, I think there must be like a labor shortage up there. Your Imperial High Command, ever since the crew unionized, nobody will clean the toilets. The ship is getting funky. Especially near Jabba the Hutt. It's nasty. What are your orders? Well, that blue-green planet is quite full of morons. Give them the old song and dance about the glamour of life amongst the stars, and they'll be licking our porcelain clean in no time. Oh, come on. Licking? Oh, screw that. Can't get away with anything here. Okay. Yeah, it's like working the WWF crowds again. It's like, he's the villain now, boo him. And we have so much in common with wrestling fans. They recently discovered in 1991 that if you put a few scantily clad women around the main attraction, it increases viewer attention. Now, not that we would ever do that in any science fiction. Heaven knows I don't watch Star Trek Voyager till season 7 and 9. Let's face it, Spielberg, Lucas, and Roddenberry knew that the first time they saw a comic book cover. Okay. I also like the fact that most of my crowds have a problem counting up to their IQs. And sort of, we have the same problem here. They don't have the brains and we don't have the time, but still, we can relate to them. I'm going to do something I did last year, so if anybody heard it before, shut the hell up, okay? If you know what's coming, wait till the punchline to give it away. So I got an agreement on that? Okay. What? Saying nothing. Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, do you have any fans of classic television here? I mean, before DTV, I got 600 channels. Whenever I see something I like, there are 20 things I'm missing. And yet, there's still nothing on at the same time of day. But you know the great thing about DTV? It takes a half hour to find out there's nothing on that half hour. So, but I'm talking way back when. If you're a real TV watcher, late at night, you had a choice of WPIX or a test pattern. I like the CBS test pattern. It was watching you all night. But WPIX, Star Trek Honeymooners. Honeymooners, Star Trek. Occasionally the odd couple, but mainly. Star Trek Honeymooners. You watch it late enough, often enough, drunk enough, they became one show. Captain's log, Stardate. Supplemental. Yeoman Alice. Lowly Yeoman Alice. Told me I gotta take a mother, Laxwana, on Enterprise, cause she's an ambassador. I told her no.
Why not, Ralph?
That's Captain. When I'm in this uniform, that's Captain. When the Captain talks, the lowly yeoman jumps.
Why not, Ralph?
Oh, I'll tell. Oh, you know why. Because you know that I know. That you know why your mother can't come. Because she's a Romulan, Alice. A Romulan. You know, that doesn't mean to be mean. They can't help it. They're born that way. And you can't trust them. You know why? Because they're blabbermouth. I do that just so I get to say the word blabbermouth. Everybody, say it with me. It's like a vampire. Come, suck. You're blabbermouth. You cannot have a bad day if you get to say that word to someone. I mean, you go to CVS, the drugstore that decides it's not enough that when you put something here, we put it up in blue lights. We now got to turn it to face the entire store. And you give the sales girl all like some Preparation H, some condoms, medium size, a Playboy, and maybe the My All for my wife. And she has to go, price check, My All, condoms, Preparation H, Playboy. Just look at her and go, well, kept it between you and me. But you had to go and be Oh, baby, I'm going to end with the greatest piece in all of show business. And as those of you who've seen this before and survived know, we need to have medical personnel present because this is so exciting, you're going to die. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, Captain James T. Kirk performing the Picard Maneuver. And I dare anyone to imitate me on this one. Spock, I'm losing command. I lost the Enterprise. I lost the TV Enterprise to him. Picard. I lost the movie Enterprise to him. Picard. Everywhere I look, it used to be Kirk. Now it's Picard. Picard. Kirk. Picard!
Captain James Tiberius Kirk of the USS Enterprise.
Picard! It's not a toupee, it's a bionic replacement organ. Me and Steve Austin, fine plane! Ah! Anyone having a bad hair day? Until your bad hair day blows across the street. You're doing okay. People of Earth, obey the hairless wonder. Follow him, send him money. He knows all. Oh, baby. How does he pull that off in so many things? Look, it's unbelievable. He looks better with it and without it. You know the problem when you're this good looking all the time? People think you're gay, okay? You know what I'm talking about, sir. People must accuse you all the time because too good looking. No one is that good looking for women. You know, I used to allow people to say that because in show business, it's good to have people think you're gay. Just not know you're gay. But I don't put up with it anymore. Just the other day, this guy turned to me and goes, "Are you gay?" I kicked him right out of the bed. You know, I'm not gay. Ask my boyfriend. You know, neither of us. Oh, because someone before me left on a Yankee Met thing, I have to do this. Okay, have you noticed how much baseball is like science fiction lately? Oh no, really, look who's won the last few years. Ever since George Steinbrenner had Joe Torre come over to the other side. The American League. I am Joe Judas of Yankees. Put your identity and superstar ego aside. You will meld into the better whole of the group. Opponents, resistance is futile. You will be outscored. If one of us goes down, another drone will take his place. Our MVP last year was 7 of 9. I think that's third base. You know, no, really, if you look at it, don't believe me. Look at Shea Stadium, any stadium, they're round. Look at Yankee Stadium from the blimp, you can tell. It's a cube. You people have been like an audience to me. But much as I hate to leave, it's time to blow this joint. I'll be starting with this section. Working my way around